Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here, and welcome to Border of Her Heart, where today, of course, it is Valentine's Day, so I figured let's get into the spirit of the season by playing a game all about border security. So let's get into it. A new game. Also, this game just came out on Steam, so there's that.
Hello there. You must be the new recruit? What was your name again?
Yes, my name. Yes, sir. Text entry. That's not enough text for CMeeCraft, so we're just going to say we are Craft. Boom.
I'm so glad that you could join us. As you know, we have recently opened the border of this city after a plague outbreak forced us under quarantine.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Because we're still technically under the surveillance by the Crown, we need someone to restrict the amount of people who get past the border gates. That's where you come in. You work at the gate the morning shift and are permitted to let 2 people pass the gates.
Okay, cool. Also, this game has voice acting, interestingly enough. You don't always see that in one of these kind of visual novel games, especially one for this cheap, so props to the developers for that.
It is most unfortunate, but at the time being, we have to choose who we let in. You may talk to these people however you wish and decide if they could be of help in our city. Remember, we're short on both manpower and supplies, so only take the best candidates.
Alright, plague, quarantine, manpower, supplies. Got it.
That's all. You're dismissed.
Thank you, sir. I will get straight to work. I can start today. These loading times are longer than I would have expected. Oh well.
Hail, God.
Hail! Oh yeah. Hail, ma'am. Alright, yeah, that's literally what I said, so we'll do that.
My name is Angmar. I'm a great archer, and I want to show that women can help defend the land too. I want to join the army.
Really? Okay. Let's see. How do I know you're a real archer? Great, you're in. Sorry, maybe another time. Or haha! Woman in the army? That's hilarious. We do need manpower. Let's ask about her credentials, though.
I understand. You want me to prove my marksmanship? Don't worry. I come from a long line of hunters. I went hunting since I was a little kid with my father, who taught me everything about bows. Give me a proper bow and I'll show you.
Am I allowed to give weapons to just random people showing up at the gates? Let's not be rude about it, but do we need another archer? We just got a plague outbreak. I'm not necessarily sure archery is going to save us from plague. So, sorry, another time, perhaps.
I see. Then I come back later.
Do so, alright? We can only let 2 people in today, so we want to make sure we let in the best people. Alright? I only let the best people into my city. That was not an impression of anyone's in particular. So it's not to offend.
Hello, guard person, you. I heard that you had problems with a plague recently.
Yes, that's accurate. No, that was fake news. We could go for fake news, but it did legitimately happen. You are the one who caused it, in exclamation marks. What's it to you, punker? Yes, we did. Well, in the interest of staying professional, yes, we did.
Great! Well, not really great.
I was going to
But
say.
I'm Heloisa. I'm a healer. I came here when I heard about it. I think that my healing magic could help.
Your name's Heloisa. Hell is literally in your name. I'm not sure this is the best idea. We asked the archer for their credentials. Let's ask about her credentials. Where is your healer resume? As opposed to great welcome aboard. We don't believe in witchcraft or lies. Begone, you evil woman. Where's your healer resume?
I left it in my other healer pants.
Well, that is a shame, now isn't it? So, welcome aboard or begone, you evil woman. She didn't provide any credentials, which is a bit concerning. However, we did just experience a plague, and I'm sure a healer would be of the utmost importance at this time in our great city's history. So welcome aboard.
Thank you for letting me in. I know that I can help your people.
You better. Otherwise, I am kicking you right back out. Not sure I have the authority for that, but I'll do it. I will find a way.
Greetings, guard. I'm Alegreya Harris. I bring a message from my people of utmost urgency.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, I'm here at the gates, oh, yeah, what is the message? Versus, who are the people you work for? Come inside, or I don't trust you, be gone. What's the message?
Forgive me, I cannot tell you. I was specifically instructed that I can only tell this message to the person with the highest rank in your military.
Okay. That's a bit of a non-starter there, isn't it? Can I at least know where the message came from? Good woman.
Oh, I'm an ambassador of the High Elves. My name is Alegreya Harris. My message comes not only from my people, but the Dark and Forest Elves as well. It's of utmost importance. I am forbidden to tell you the message.
An ambassador of the High Elves. Also here on behalf of the Dark and Forest Elves, so basically the entire elf world. Okay. If she is legitimate and we turn her away, then that is very bad. We gotta let her in. We can't turn away an ambassador. Come inside.
Thank you. You'll never know the true scope of the disaster that you've managed to avoid.
Really? Because I'd like to. Oh well. What would a playthrough be like where you just literally left no one in?
I'm Rolf. I'm here to relieve you of your duty. I work the evening shift. Check by the barracks. The captain will want to hear a small briefing about the day.
Okay, cool. Good on you, Rolf. Have a wonderful evening, sir.
This Alegreya lady you let in gave me some extremely troubling news.
Good!
I cannot tell you anything more right now. I have to ensure that this message is true. I'll tell you more tomorrow.
Okay. Well, good to hear she actually had a message, Raymond. I hope it's accurate for the sake of me actually having done something good. I hope it's inaccurate for the sake of our city not having some terrible news. Alright? So, what else? Anything else?
You're dismissed for the evening.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Raymond.
You have some time before the curfew. What would you like to do?
Well, narrator, I'm not certain. What can we do? Okay, we can visit the plaza, the garden, the church, explore outside the city. I thought we were on like a soft quarantine. That doesn't seem like the wisest thing to do. I bet the healer is going to be at the church, so let's go there.
The chapel is mostly empty today. Most sermons are held during the weekend.
Okay.
Oh, hey! I almost forgot to tell you thanks for taking me in. I know that I may be a bit of a hard person to work with sometimes, but I really think that I can make a difference.
Okay, cool. Well, let us hope you make good on that promise.
I'll be mostly around here at church, praying and tending the wounded if you ever want to talk to me again.
Okay, cool. Alright, well, good to see she's doing her job. Garden, plaza, explore outside the city. The plaza sounds like an interesting place to be.
The plaza is very crowded at this time of day. Most people have ended their working day and are buying food for their families.
Okay, cool.
Despite this, you don't see anyone interesting.
Wow. What are the odds? Although I will say, I literally don't see anyone here in this bustling market.
It's getting close to your curfew, so you decide to return back to barracks and rest.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, that was a nice little tune.
I have some bad news. As you may know, yesterday, Alegreya came to give me a message.
Yes?
The message warned that the recent plague was not a natural one. It was deliberately caused on us.
What? So you're saying it was like biological warfare? chemical warfare, one of the two.
This is highly classified information for now. The reason I am telling you is that I want you to be extra sharp today when you see who's going in and who's going out.
Got it, sir. You can count on me, Raymond.
We aren't on full quarantine right now, but we must find out who caused the plague. We simply can't allow that to happen again. It'd be devastating.
Certainly, Raymond. Let me do my job then.
That's your briefing for the day.
Thank you, Raymond. I won't let you down.
Hello. I told you that I'd come again. Have you reconsidered my offer?
Angma. You again. Well, in light of the fact that we do actually now suspect that the plague was caused by someone, having someone experienced in combat, another addition to the city guard, I suppose that can't be anything but help. Welcome.
Thank you. I promised that I'd be a good soldier.
Alright, you better be. We're counting on you. You might have to take out some witch trying to plague the city again.
Greetings. As I said earlier, I'll begin my travel tonight.
Oh, well, good for you.
Well, I guess this is the last time we'll meet, human. May your life be bountiful.
I hope so as well. I most certainly hope that you're paid well for your expedition here. I'm sure it must have been terrible to go all the way out here just to deliver a message. But I suppose that's the life of an ambassador, so I don't know why I'm feeling sorry for you. Get out of the city as soon as you can. Thank you. Goodbye.
Hail, guard. Don't mind me. I'm just going outside the town to gather some flowers.
Flowers? Really? I can't let you go for something so frivolous. We are under a soft quarantine here.
I beg your pardon? Why am I not permitted to go outside? Surely I could do something for you to let me pass.
I don't know what you're insinuating. Your charms won't work on me, though, Temptress. Goodbye.
You are starting to annoy me. I am not a prisoner. I'm a citizen here. Let me pass, or I shall report to your superiors and have you flogged for this.
You're a citizen in a city under a light, soft quarantine, okay? You can't go. At the very least, I would have to let you go for something a bit more serious than this, okay? Goodbye.
This isn't over. You'll regret this day.
I'm sure I will, but not as much as you would have if you got out of the city and got some people infected with the plague or something. I don't know. Why are we quarantining? Anyways. You'd think if we were under quarantine, it would be more of an issue of not letting people out than not letting people in. If the plague was here.
Hey, my name's Tilly. I'm a great juggler and acrobat. I want to do some nice performances at the town to boost everyone's morale.
Speaking of frivolous, I don't even need to question you further. We do not need acrobats at the moment. Our town, we need supplies, we need manpower, right? We do not need entertainment, okay? Sure, lift the town spirit or whatever, but is that going to keep them alive? No, it won't. Also, your tooth, you've got like a little fang thing going on there. Not sure what to think of it. Come to think of it. Oh. We have no need for acrobats right now.
Shame, but I'll come back later.
That's a very interesting hood as well. Bye.
Hello there, guard. I'm Thefania. I'm the smartest scholar in the world. But you probably recognized me. I'm the most famous scholar since the Silver Scholar Alice Anderson. I've
Really?
come to catalog your town for my new book.
Really? Okay. Interesting. What sort of book? Aren't you a bit too young to be a scholar? Or your hair is like horns, you are the devil. What sort of book?
You mean, you like encyclopedias? I am making a book about all the known cities of this world, their people, and their major trades. My book will be a great guide for travelers or diplomats alike. It'll be my gift for the world.
Okay. Also, just two things I'd like to point out now. Number one, thanks to this game's voice acting, you guys don't have to listen to me doing some admittedly poor female voice work. But speaking of females, why have only women been coming up to the gate to get into the town? And what are the odds? No men want to get into this town, apparently. Anyways. I mean, I guess it is, like, border of her heart, not border of his/her/it/they/Z's heart, so it makes sense, but from a title standpoint, at least. But it is a bit odd that... Yeah, anyways. Moving on. Go away, you evil demon child. You're welcome in. Aren't you too young to be a scholar? Also, an encyclopedia, or whatever is what she's working on. Anyways, aren't you a bit young to be a scholar?
I'm a child prodigy. I am way smarter than anyone my age. I'm probably way smarter than you too.
Okay, well, I feel mildly insulted now. I will say that is a bit suspicious, although, it would be nice to have this town on an encyclopedia. Could, if it catches on and all of the merchants in the world have it, we definitely do want to be in that book, so, come on in.
Thanks. I'll just stay here for the day. I'll leave tomorrow.
You'd better. Well, actually, I don't care how long she stays, really.
Hello, I'm here to relieve you of your duty. Check by the barracks. The captain will want to hear a small briefing about the day.
Alright, Rolf, will do. Goodbye. Have a good evening.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Raymond.
Now, you're dismissed for the evening.
Oh, wow, no news. Thank you, Raymond. I will continue doing my job to the best of my ability.
You have some time before the curfew. What would you like to do?
We could check up on our friend at the church, our healer. See if they're doing well.
The chapel is mostly empty today. Most sermons are held during the weekend.
Yeah, I know.
Hey there! I was wondering, there's this really nice tea that soothes sore muscles. Would you like to come to my place to drink it?
I mean, my muscles aren't really that sore. I just kind of stand at the gate all day. It's not like I'm doing a bunch of physical exertion. Also, I let you into the city, but I still don't entirely trust you, okay? For all I know, that tea could be poison, okay? Maybe later, you know, I mean, if you stick around the town and we get to know each other, then perhaps I can indulge in some tea with you, but as it stands right now, I believe it would be unwise of me to, do such a thing.
Oh, I see. Never mind then.
It's nothing personal, just in the interest of professionalism. Anyways, we went to the plaza yesterday, so let's go to the garden today.
The garden is the pride of the town. It's so beautiful and serene at this time of the day. Time passes really quickly here.
Hello, guard. We meet again. I have had plenty of fun making notes of your beautiful town. I have to ask, do you find me annoying?
What? No, I've literally only known you for the duration of like 3 or 4 sentences. How could I possibly find you annoying?
Really? That's so rare. I mean, I don't usually get along with people that well.
Well, I really haven't been having to work with you, so I'm sure that could change if I did have to in the future, though, so know that.
Anyway, this is my last day here. I will leave tomorrow morning. It was nice talking to you today.
Oh, yes, likewise. Good to see you're making good on your work with your book.
It's getting close to your curfew, so you decide to return back to barracks and rest.
Alright, cool.
No special instructions for you today. You've been doing a great job lately.
Oh, thank you, Raymond. I appreciate the approval from my superiors.
That's your briefing for the day.
Alright. Who to let in today? I wonder.
Why, hello there! I'm Mehenilda. I'm a monk. I'm on a pilgrimage and want to stay in your town to restock supplies.
Restock supplies. We're kind of short on those, given the whole plague situation. I mean, sure, there must be another town you could stock up supplies on, right? And we really can't spare any at the moment. Please, go bother someone else.
What? But my pilgrimage is very far, and I've already traveled so long. Surely I can just rest for a bit.
Just some rest. We really can't entertain any, just random passers-by at the moment. We are not in a position to be able to let you in at the moment. We are under a soft quarantine, I will tell you.
I beg you! I'm too far from other towns. I didn't know that you wouldn't let me in. I don't have any camping equipment with me. At least let me buy a simple tent and a sleeping bag. I promise that no one will notice me.
Okay. Tent and sleeping bag, eh? Those aren't things that the people are going to need to have readily available to survive. Okay, fine. You can go to the nearest shop, but then leave. Got it?
Thank you so much, kind guard. I won't forget your kindness. I'll come and go fast.
Alright, at least this will support the local businesses a bit.
Hello there, honey. Do you know where I can find any bats? I've been looking for them and I can't find any bats.
Bats. That is an unusual request. And also, our relationship is not at a level where you're allowed to call me honey, alright? As far as I'm aware, you are just an annoying civilian that I have to keep safe. Why do you need bats? I think that's a fairly reasonable question.
Oh, no big reason. I just am interested in learning about them.
Bats and flowers. Sounds like a witch's brew if I've ever heard one. Whatever, just try the church bell tower. It usually has a bunch of bats in it.
Thanks, honey.
I'm definitely not encouraging her to go outside. Especially after turning her away, I think, yesterday.
Hey there! So, can I join or not?
We really don't need an acrobat at the moment.
Well, you stink! So there!
Sorry. I'm only supposed to be letting in essential personnel. Acrobats aren't essential. Simple as that.
Greetings. As said, I'm leaving tonight.
Alright, cool. I hope you enjoyed your stay. I hope it was informative. You do work quite quickly. I didn't know that you would be able to write up the entire... It's impressive you were able to write up the entire entry in the encyclopedia about our town based on just one day's visit worth, but I'm not judging. I'm not in that industry. That could be very reasonable for all I know. But good, you had a good stay here, so goodbye.
I have a favor to ask.
What?
I'm going to make a catalog of the woods too. I need someone to escort me there. Would you be interested? There'd be some coin in it for you.
Coin. This sounds... Catalog of the woods. And I wouldn't want this nice little girl to die out in the woods. And some money, bring some money into the local economy. It sounds like a good deal. Sure, let's do it.
Great. I'll be waiting outside the gates when your shift is over. Come see me.
I shall. I think I can let one more person in today, right?
Hello, I'm here to relieve you of your duty. Check by the barracks. The captain will want to hear a small briefing about the day.
Okay, cool. I think I only let in one person today. Interesting. Well, I mean, I guess there's not an infinite number of people lining up at the gates. I heard that no one got past you today. I don't think that you understand your job correctly. You're supposed to let some people inside. I'm giving you a formal warning this time. Next time, you'll be fired. Well, technically I did let someone in. I let the monk in for like a second to just go to a store and out real quick. That should count towards a person being let in, right? Come on.
I don't want you just standing there and never opening the gate at all. Do you understand me?
I let the monk in.
Now, you're dismissed for the evening.
Besides, I mean, nothing bad happened because of it.
You have some time before the curfew. What would you like to do?
Well, outside the city, I suppose.
The sunset is really beautiful right now.
Well noted.
Hello there. Are you ready to escort me to the woods? I'd love to catalog the herbs.
Oh yes, herbs. There are herbs in the woods, yes. That cataloging those could actually be quite the boon to science. Or scholarliness, or whatever it is at this time period.
Tiatia is an entirely different person when she starts to work. She starts skipping around and checking flowers. It's sometimes easy to forget that she is still, after all, a child.
Very mature girl. Nice, I suppose.
Suddenly, Tiatia freezes. She goes pale and points towards something. You get closer to see what's wrong.
Bear?
What the heck is that? I've never seen anything like that before.
Something unusual then, I suppose. I've never seen it before either. I'm still not seeing it.
I don't like it. It's creepy. That green glow. This unnatural air about it.
Now that she mentions it, the air is noticeably thicker here. Almost fog-like, but you didn't think much of it.
Oh, yeah, it is. They actually reflected that in art. Good job, guys. Good job.
Go away, evil crystal.
Evil crystal?
Tiatia picks up a rock and throws it at the crystal. The crystal is seemingly really fragile and starts to crack before shattering as if made from glass.
Okay, well that was interesting. You broke it.
Sorry. I'll make it up to you tomorrow.
Why is it dark all of a sudden? I thought she was leaving.
No special instructions for you today. You've been doing a great job lately.
Okay. I will not mention the crystal.
That's your briefing for the day.
Alright, Raymond. I will continue doing as great a job as I have ever been. Probably. No guarantees, though.
Hello, guard. I've come here to make up for breaking the crystal as promised.
Okay. Yeah, the outfit is different. What is with... I don't want to laugh at her, but what is with the outfit?
Idiot. This is my regular scholar outfit, not my traveling garb. My gift is that I'm moving here to help your town.
Oh. Really? But your encyclopedia... Don't you?
Don't get any funny ideas now. It's not like I like you or anything. I simply think your town is fabulous.
Okay. I didn't suspect that you liked me. I suspect that you were just a very good-natured, kind-hearted person that felt that they needed to make up for mistakes that they have made by breaking one of the great unique features around the town. Anyways, great, I suppose. But your book, though, although I did get yelled at about not letting enough people in, so come on in! I trust you.
I know that I can help your people out.
Alright. Well, knowledge is power, right?
Today is a strange day. During the whole day, no one seems to come into town.
Okay, well, that's a bit atypical.
Hello, I'm here to relieve you of your duty. Check by the barracks. The captain will want to hear a small briefing about the day.
Is that literally the only thing you can say, Rolf? Well, I let one person in, so hopefully I don't get ostracized again. Granted, I can't control the amount of traffic.
Keep up the good work.
I will, Raymond.
You have some time before the curfew. What would you do?
Good question. Maybe I should go back outside the city, check up on that crystal.
The sunset is really beautiful right now. Will you head into the woods?
Yeah, let's see about that.
The strong smell of willow is in the air. It's in blossom right now. There is a serene beauty in here.
Okay.
Hail, traveler. What brings you into this neck of woods?
Hello, Stephen. I presume you're not very important given how you don't have a portrait, but whatever. None of these are strictly speaking true. I'm just passing through. No big story.
Have you seen that cool crystal yet?
Actually... Show me.
Follow me. I'll show you.
You might be disappointed, Stephen, just saying.
Stephen leads you along the woods. For a while, it seems like you're going in circles, before finally, he looks back at you while smiling.
Okay. Here, just behind this rock.
There. Isn't it a beauty? You know, I've been coming here for years and I still never seen it before. Guess that shows how magical and wonderful the world can be.
What? So you've been coming here for years, but you haven't seen it? What?
I have a strange feeling just looking at it. You're the first person I've told. I'm worried if I tell everyone, people will come and break it.
Pretty sure it's already broken, Stephen.
Will you keep this a secret?
Can't. I already found it with another person.
That's great! I knew there was a reason I liked you. I think we'll become best friends.
Stephen, are you feeling okay? I'm not sure you're registering reality at the moment. Stephen kind of creeps me out a bit, honestly.
No special instructions for you today. You've been doing a great job lately.
Great, Raymond. Why are you just gonna shout that at me from the other room? You can't even be bothered to come see me in person?
That's your briefing for the day.
Whatever.
A lot of screams and noise coming from the plaza suddenly attracts your attention.
Oh. Okay.
There are lots of people bleeding or screaming. All the guards have been alerted and are already surrounding a singular person.
Who's it gonna be, I wonder?
How dare you? Ruining my plans. That's no good. You humans need to learn your place. Crawl and beg. Do not resist. But thanks to ruining my plans, I will have to personally kill each and every one of you and cook you in a pot full of sea cow milk. That'll teach you.
Well, not to be that guy that says, I called it, but I called it.
All of the soldiers gather around and circle Ren. None of them seemingly know who should attack first.
Clearly it should be me, right? I'll taunt her. She seems like the type that would be easily goaded on into just standing there gloating, unaware of her surroundings, and who knows, maybe a certain archer can get a shot off.
With you distracting her, Raymond proves to be the bravest of the soldiers and swoops in to slash at her chest. Yellow mark oozes from the wound, melting whatever flesh it touches. Raymond receives horrifying wounds and falls to his knees in pain.
Well, good work, Raymond. Good work. Now what? Getting up close seems dangerous. I'll throw my sword at her.
You throw your sword, but she's able to avoid it. You rush off to retrieve your sword, but as you do so, suddenly her magic makes the skin of your feet peel off.
Ugh. Gotta slash, I guess.
Knowing what happened to Raymond, you slash your sword at her legs instead, forcing her down onto her knees. Yellow mark oozes from the legs too, but you are able to avoid it.
Alright. Now I'll back away and throw my sword at her.
Your sword flies in an arc and lands directly into her mouth and comes out her neck. She falls to the ground, wreathing and twitching. Her whole body begins to melt.
What a
You
shot.
have defeated her.
Nice. Woohoo! Witch dead. Now what? I wonder.
After Ren was killed, the whole house was burnt down. It shrieked like a person as it died.
Interesting.
Raymond never fully recovered from his injuries. Because of that, the town needed a new captain. Due to your heroism, Raymond petitioned you to become his new replacement.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Hey there! You have a moment?
Sure. What's up? How you enjoying your new home?
I was wondering if you'd be interested in, exchanging promise rings?
Promise rings. Is that marriage? But you're just a kid, but it's promise rings, which is that like betrothal, I guess? I'll question the promise rings part because anyways.
Yeah, promise rings. As in, when I get old enough, we exchange them to real rings and get married.
Ah. Well, you know what? After this whole 3 or 4 day adventure, of which I knew you for about 3 of those days. It was 4 or 5 day adventure. I knew you for 3 days. Sure, I guess. Why not? The game is called. What is it called? Border of Her Heart. So I guess it's something like this was inevitable. Sure.
I'm so happy. I promise you, we'll be best friends until that day. We can go catch bugs and eat all the ice cream in the world together.
How cute. Yep, there you go. Border of Her Heart. Directed by Tuomo Lane. Alright guys, so that was a first look at Border of Her Heart. Now, there's definitely a lot of potential replay value with this. Well, maybe not a lot, but there is potential replay value with this game. Obviously, there was a lot of different choices we could have made, which I do believe, given how no characters just popped up later, because of course they did, that it's quite likely that they do have actual impact in this game. And yeah, that's interesting. And I'd say for $1, because that's what this is going for on Steam right now, $1, it's probably worth $1 of entertainment, you know? I mean, hard to not be worth $1 of entertainment, but this is pretty good, I'd say. So if you're interested in this type of game, go ahead. It's on Steam. Border of Her Heart. I guess theoretically, if we wanted to, we could go through some of the other scenarios. But if you want to see that, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out any of the other videos on this channel. And until next time, I've been CMeeCraft. Okay, apparently the game closes automatically once it's done with the credits. Anyways, I've been CMeeCraft, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Whether it be Border of Her Heart or something else. Goodbye.